Excitement continues to build as both Alex Pereira and Cyril Gaethje have intensified their training camps in preparation for the highly anticipated White House Showdown scheduled for June 14th.
Rappelle-toi que si il relève 2-3 fois, il y a peut-être dit, on peut le finir. Ok? Tu me dois lever, ça va monter, et c'est moi.
Meanwhile, Alex Pereira is continuing to push through an intense training camp as he prepares for his showdown with Cyril Gaethje. As he gets ready to face a naturally larger heavyweight opponent, Pereira remains confident that his preparation and hard work will be enough to overcome one of the top contenders in the division. Alex Pereira remains focused on daily training sessions where he continues refining every aspect of his skill set. As he prepares for his upcoming fight with Cyril Gaethje, Pereira believes his well-rounded and integrated approach to training has him completely ready for the challenge ahead.
Mais completo, né? Pô, tô feliz demais de estar aqui em Sobral, é um lugar de energia muito boa, né? Você vê a estrutura da academia, né? Academia muito boa, pô, tá atendendo muito bem a gente, os nossos treinos. Estamos aí com toda a equipe, Prilhão, Glovão aí, Yusri, todo mundo, pô, o Jonathan Diniz, pô, tá aí, pô, tô muito feliz com tudo que vem acontecendo, é isso, chama.
Pereira continues training alongside elite heavyweights while sharpening his striking ahead of his heavyweight debut. As he prepares for the move up in weight, he and Renaud Problema Ferreira have been exchanging heavy shots during intense sparring sessions. Pereira is using these workouts to adjust to the power, speed, and overall pace of the heavyweight division. Tolaisen Teixeira has also spent time sparring with Alex Pereira and experienced his power firsthand. According to Tolaisen, Pereira possesses some of the hardest punches he has ever felt from any fighter. He even stated that Pereira is capable of knocking Cyril Gaethje out with a single shot. At the same time, Cyril Gaethje fully respects Pereira's knockout power and understands that even the smallest mistake in the fight could instantly change the outcome. As they prepare to face each other, Gaethje believes his past experience against dangerous heavyweight strikers gives him the confidence to handle Pereira's striking threat effectively.
For sure, Alex Pereira have a big hand. Like, he's this kind of fighter you can have in MMA or maybe boxing. Like Rosenstruck started his career and he knocked out the people just with a jab. Like, this kind of fighter maybe have something special up their head. But like I say, I fought already against Rosenstruck, Francis Ngannou, Derek Lewis. The people talking also about Thomas Pinal, like a huge striker and big knockout power. So yeah, he have this, but I got some stuff to counter him.
Meanwhile, Tom Aspinall believes Cyril Gaethje has the skill set and movement needed to outpoint Alex Pereira over 5 rounds. He argues that Pereira's power advantage may not be as effective in the heavyweight division because Gaethje is already accustomed to dealing with strikes from naturally bigger punches,
he's like
such as Francis Ngannou.
He's maybe a little bit shorter than me, 6'4", he's 6'5".
Crazy weight cuts.
Massive weight cuts, and now he's fighting at heavyweight. I think, if you want me to break it down a little bit, so
Definitely.
He carries a lot of power at light, heavy, and middle, but he's also fighting a lot smaller guys whose punch resistance is a lot less.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, a big factor of why he's knocking these guys out is because he's a lot bigger than them. And a guy like Cyril Gaethje, who's used to taking punches off big heavyweights, he didn't get hurt off Francis Ngannou for 5 rounds, which is one of the biggest punches in the division. I don't know if his punch resistance will be as good at heavyweight.
Tom Aspinall believes Cyril Gaethje's movement and footwork could create major stylistic problems for Alex Pereira. According to Aspinall, Gaethje's size, speed, and ability to control distance would make it difficult for Pereira to land
Also,
consistently throughout the
Alex
fight,
Pereira is very good
which is why he
when
predicts a
fights light
decision
heavyweights or
victory for
middleweights who
Gaethje.
don't move a lot.
Okay.
Cyril Gane is a massive heavyweight who moves a lot, moves really well, really fluid on his feet, in and out, judges the distance really well and stuff like that. So stylistically, I think it's a good matchup for Gane. That being said, Gane doesn't like leg kicks. He doesn't fare well against leg kicks. He's a good kicker, but if someone kicks him, his leg kick defense isn't great. Alex Pereira, unbelievable leg kicker. Like his calf kicks. Have you seen the calf kicks he does? He slows people down. Like that's how he sets up the left hook. Is he kicks them to the calf, stops the movement a little bit, and then comes in with the left hook. So it's tough, mate. Tough one to call.
Which would you go? Which way are you going?
I would say Gane by points. I think he's just going to.
Many will predict that.
I think he's just going to move too much for him and beat him on points. I think. I've just had my recent scan. Everything's got. I thought it was going to get cleared actually to spar and fight straight away, but they actually said they'd give me another couple of months. So I'm just waiting for because the cells in your eye take a little bit longer to heal. So as soon as they're healed, should be good to go.
Speaking about his own comeback, Tom Aspinall revealed that a recent medical scan means he still has to wait a few more months before returning to sparring. Although he was hoping to receive immediate clearance,
argues Pereira
doctors have
may
advised
struggle
him
to
to
close the
allow more
distance
recovery
against
time
Gaethje's
before
footwork.
resuming full training.
It's going to be an interesting fight, though. I think Alex Pereira is very tough. He's big enough. He's a heavyweight. But in this scenario, the position shifted a little bit because Cyril Gane here come more with a strategy of a lighter person because he moves a lot, he's fast and this. And I think Alex Pereira will be like more stiff, stable and strong, solid. Cyril will be more fast, moving around as is his technique. He's good at that. And then it's going to be very difficult to Alex Pereira to even get close to the distance to figure out what he can do, like just to get in the distance, you know, to get close to that, to close that distance, which Cyril will be managing very good to keep the distance, pick apart, get him frustrated. He's good at that. So I think he's a very good matchup for Cyril.
On the other side, Francis Ngannou has shared his experience of competing against elite heavyweights and analyzing high-level striking matchups. As the fight between Cyril Gane and Alex Pereira approaches, he believes Pereira possesses the power and physical strength to be dangerous in the division. However, while Gane relies heavily on speed, movement, and footwork, Ngannou feels Pereira could struggle at times to close the distance effectively against Gane's mobility and range control.
He's doing it, he's training, he's been very serious on his ground game, he's been involving, he's been improving. Like, by the way, even in our fight 4 years ago, I was impressed that he was trying the heel locks, you know, stuff like that. I know that was something that he could have come up with, but I was so impressed at time. And since then, I think also after the John fight, he went to Dagestan on this wrestling stuff. I think it's a very complete MMA fighter. I think you will be mistaken to just see him as a striker, as this. The fact that he's just such a good striker make people underestimate his ground game and oversee his ground game, you know, underlook his ground game.
How about on the flip side, if Alex, it would only be interim, but if he was to win that and be the first to have 3 division champion, pretty impressive, and how fast he's done it too.
Yes, pretty. I mean, he came here being a very solid guy already, very legit combat sport athlete, very experienced, and then he managed his way here pretty good. You know, he managed his way in MMA very well. Stand pretty good. So yes, that would be. But I remember even at the beginning, even his Glover Teixeira was always like, mark my word, Alex will finish up as a heavyweight. At time he was still a middleweight. Wasn't even a champion yet, but he was like, he will end up as the heavyweight.
Francis Ngannou has shared the cage with Cyril Gane, and witnessed his development up close over the years. As Gaethje continues to evolve as a fighter, Gaethje believes he has made major improvements in his wrestling and ground game through dedicated training. According to him, Gaethje has developed into a complete and well-rounded MMA fighter.
Já vai ver transformação, vai ser uma máquina. Isso aqui, ele falando assim, vocês nem imaginam quão forte o bicho é. Agora é só o começo, velho. Ó, nas outras preparações, nessa época aqui eu tava na manha, tranquilo, não tava resistendo. Pô, tô fortalecendo meu corpo, velho. Agora achei que vai chegar também. A gente vai ter mais 6, 7 semanas pra frente ainda, entendeu? É onde eu começo, é onde eu já tô agora.
Dessa vez a gente desenhou um macro ciclo, um programa de treino com mais semanas. Aqui é um pré-camp, vai fazer como se fosse um início aí de treinamento, mas ele não aguenta, ele já tá dando uma puxadinha de vez em quando, já tá se preparando e o corpo dele, velho, tá bem ajustado já para essa categoria. O homem, se tudo encaixar certinho do jeito que a gente programou, esse homem vai ser uma máquina.
Se fosse para peso meio pesado aqui, vai, ia ser complicadíssimo meio.
Meanwhile, Alex Pereira has added a significant amount of size since moving up to the heavyweight division, but he confirmed that he plans to cut some weight before facing Cyril Gaethje. Pereira expects to step into the cage on fight night, weighing around 235 to 240 pounds for the heavyweight showdown.
To pick up that wrestling later in your career, it's like that's what's so crazy about Pereira, is that he figured out how to just stuff everything, like from a multiple champion kickboxing career, where he didn't do any grappling at all. Lost his first MMA fight to submission. Really couldn't fucking grapple at all. Gets together with Glover Teixeira and just figured it out. But I also think with him, it's a freak athlete thing.
For sure.
Because there's the same reason why he hits so hard. I think he's just weirdly built.
Joe Rogan credits Alex Pereira's rapid rise in MMA to a combination of elite athletic ability and his fast development after transitioning from kickboxing. He believes Pereira's work alongside Glover Teixeira played a major role in helping him quickly adapt to grappling and defensive wrestling, despite beginning his MMA journey later than most fighters. Rogan also suggests that Pereira's physical build, durability, and natural knockout power are key factors behind his success inside the cage.